Hi, everyone. Good night. I know it's late. I usually don't sleep at night. I usually stay up all all night long. So I wanted to post a video tonight, and it is talking about connecting with your divination tools, your tarot cards, your oracle cards, things like that. How to connect with these items so that they work with you better and you can get better results. So, just to get started, before you, when you purchase your items, your tools, you automatically know you have to cleanse it. You have to cleanse it. You have to put it through smoke. You have to sage it. You have to clean your crystals, maybe some salt water, some moon water, cleanse your items, cleanse your stuff, anoint your things. Just get rid of any negative energy that was put on them through the manufacturer or while it was in the store. So now that you did that, the next step is to connect with these items. So for instance, like a stone. This is actually a sodalite stone, and it's used for opening spiritual perceptions. Okay. So when I got this stone, I automatically cleansed it with sage. And then I sat with it and I meditated. And then I just felt that energy building. You know, while you're meditating, you're holding your stone, you're just focusing on your stone, focusing on all that energy coming into you, your energy going into the stone. So the stone and yourself can be one. So that's what you can do. The same thing you can do with your pendulums. You can do with your, those of you who have pendulum boards or your sprays. If you use sprays, you can, anoint, put in that energy, it's the same way you put your intention into an item that you're using for a ritual or spell. So for instance, now we're going to just talk about tarot cards. How do you anoint your tarot cards or your oracle cards? How do you make these cards or bond to these cards and activate these cards? I say activate because when you get these cards, they're just pieces of paper with pictures on it, and it says words, and it's pretty. Tarot cards, oracle cards. That's basically what they are when you get them. When you start to use them, you're building a relationship. It's the same way you build a relationship with your deities, your gods. You get to know these energies. And the only reason this have an energy and these give you accurate results and accurate reading is when you put in energy into these items. You have to put in energy. So just different ways you can do, different things you can do to put in energy. For instance, you can meditate with the cards, put it close to your heart, just sit with it, feel the cards, build a relationship with them. You can look at each image and understand it, pull a card a day, read it, look into it, feel the card, get to know what these cards mean, and understand them. Every day, just pull a card every day, or just sit for like a couple of minutes or so, just looking through the cards and pulling out the guidebook. You get guidebooks with these cards. For instance, I have this Moonology guidebook. You look and then you read and you understand what the author, the creator, is trying to tell you what these cards do and where they come from and where the ideas came from. Because the authors and the creators had an idea, but it came from somewhere. Where did this idea come from? And when this idea, it manifested a physical item, which is this. But in order for it to work for you, you have to connect with this item. This is a physical item. It's a piece of paper. In order for it to give you the messages that you need and it wants to give you because it has a purpose, connect with them. Meditate with it. Another thing you can do once you cleanse it, once you meditate with it, you could sit it at a windowsill during a full moon. You can put a crystal on top of it to get the energy flowing. Like I said before, sodalite is a crystal that I'm sorry, a crystal that opens your spiritual perceptions. It opens your spiritual perceptions, sodalite. So if you put this sodalite that's opening a spiritual perception and you meditate with this stone that's connected to you, and you put this stone on top of your tarot cards, it is opening your spiritual connection and perception with the card. So you and cards can have a better understanding and create an energy that will help guide you. So that's another thing you can do. There's different crystals. You can use amethyst. It's good. It's good for increasing psychic abilities, and you can use fluorite. Is also good for heightening intuitive abilities as well. Okay, I love this. This stone is so pretty. So these are my three. Two of my favorite stones are these. The fluorite and the sodalite. They're my favorite stones. So I use them a lot, or I try to. Like I said, take your cards with you. It comes in a box. It's protected. Put them in your purse. Take them with you through the day. Try to, while you're at work, pull them out, sit in your car if you're not comfortable being in public, and just, just look at the images, understand it, understand what each image means to you, understand what they're trying to tell you in these images. What do you see? And while you're doing this, this is also practice. And this practice will help improve your ability, improve your intuition of understanding what you're seeing when you pull a card, when you pull any card, when you pull maybe the cards for these decks, okay? The next thing you can do is I've heard and I've tried this, and I tried this method with a stone that I had, and it was just bad. Like I had these crazy dreams, and I was just like, what the hell? And I woke up with a crazy headache. I think it was desert rose. I slept with it under my pillow, and it was horrible. But I don't know if I cleanse it. I don't know if I cleansed the stone. I think that was the issue. So I woke up with a crazy headache, and I had a crazy dream. So make sure you cleanse your items before you sleep with them. So, like I said, get a little baggie, get a little box, or put it in the box it came with, and put the cards under your pillow and sleep with them. And maybe when you sleep with them, you'll get a connection and understand, or your dreams might connect with it, or you might get like inspiration or understanding or a message from the higher powers or your ancestors, your guides, or what these cards mean. And just you'll connect better with them by sleeping with the cards under your pillow. So that's another thing you can do. What else? I'm forgetting everything I was going to say. The same things that we're doing with the oracle cards and the tarot cards is the same stuff you can do with any of your tools, any of your items. Jewelry, the jewelry that you wear, somebody purchased jewelry for you. Do the same thing. Sleep with it. Get a connection going. Build a relationship with it. If it's always on you, it's gonna absorb some of your essence as well. So it's going to become you, become part of you. And basically that is connecting with your tools, your items, your oracle cards, your divination tools, your spiritual tools, your candles, your sprays, your everything, your oils that you use as well. Another thing you can do, you can anoint your items. So after you cleanse it, after you sleep with it, after you meditate with it, get a ritual going where you're anointing these items to connect with you so that you can work together. And so that the messages that you receive will be the messages that you're supposed to receive, right? The correct information. Anoint them, get an oil, just do a little ritual, put intentions into the oil. You can rub your deck. not all, you don't have to rub all the cards because you don't want to mess them up with the oil, but you can like rub your deck. You could put smoke around it, and while the smoke is going, you can just set an intentions onto this card, and then just, you know, just do a whole ritual. You can write a little, put your cards down, and then underneath it have a little spell or a little intention that you wrote down, or a petition. Not necessarily petition, but, you know, something just written down to get you and your cards and your tools and your items that you use for your magical practice to better work with you and for you and the tools to connect. So that is it for this video. I hope you liked my little short video. I know it's really late. I know everyone's sleeping, but that is just been something on my mind and something I've been trying to practice. And I have, because I just recently got these cards, and I need to anoint them and cleanse them and you know, gain that connection with them. So when I do readings, I can understand what I'm reading, and the message that is being given to me, I will understand better. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.